So this is Hall effect setup, which is used to measure Hall coefficient and charge carrier density as well as charge of a charge carrier for a given semiconductor. In this, these two are the magnetic coils which are used to generate magnetic field between these two poles. This setup is housing our sample and Gauss probe. So this one is our Gauss probe, which is used to measure magnetic field, and below the square one is our semiconductor sample, which is having 4 contact points. The 2 horizontal contact points are used for the measurement of current or passing current through it, and 2 vertical contact points are used for the measurement of voltage across the given sample. While placing the Gauss probe, make sure that you are placing it above your sample and then tight the knob. There are 2 steps for procedure. One is you have to measure the voltage in millivolts across the sample when we are passing some amount of current through it, and when it is not placed inside any magnetic field. Second part is we have to measure the voltage across the sample, but when it is placed in a magnetic field. So out of these two, first we will start with the procedure in which we measure the voltage across the sample when it is not placed inside any magnetic field. So for that, try to place your sample and probe away from your magnetic coils, and then go for adjustment of current and measuring the corresponding voltages. So for measurement of current, start from 0, note down the 0 reading, then make current to 1 milliamps, and measure the corresponding voltage. Again increase current by 1 milliamp, so 2 milliamps current, and corresponding voltage similarly with the difference of 1 milliamps till 10 milliamps. After that, stop there and make sure while you are increasing the current, you are increasing it slowly so you may not damage our equipments. Once we are done with the measurements without magnetic field, now we will go for the measurements with magnetic field. For that, we will place our sample and probe between 2 electromagnetic poles such that they should not touch to any of its pole, and the plane of that should be perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field generated by the 2 coils. So to adjust magnetic field in these coils, what we will do is we will adjust current in it While rotating this knob, rotate it slowly and then observe the magnetic field measured by Gauss probe. Adjust this to 1 kilotesla. So we can see here there are knobs. So this shows 2K, this shows 20K. That means the maximum range for this knob is 2K. If we switch it to this side, maximum range will be 20K. So right now it is 1 point something. That means it is 1 kilo Gauss, which is equal to 0.1 Tesla. After adjustment of magnetic field to 0.1 Tesla, we will measure same by varying current with from 0 to 10 with 1 milliamps difference till and measuring the corresponding voltage across the sample. So changing it from 0, then slowly making current to 1 milliamps. Measuring the corresponding millivolts. Again increase it by 1 milliamp. That is 2 milliamps. Measuring the corresponding voltage. So the measurements which we are doing here right now is when the sample is placed inside applied a constant magnetic field. So by increasing applied or passing current through it by 1 milliamps till 0 to 10 milliamps, measure the corresponding millivolts. Once you are done with the readings, make sure you are decreasing the current slowly and then turn it off. So this was the part of your measurements, and then the rest of it is calculations. So whenever you are done with the experiment, make sure that you are reducing the values. So in this case, reducing the current and then turning it off. Whenever you are using any kind of equipment, make sure that you are turning it or reducing its value and then turning it off.